Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be twisting a Black Panther balloon. Not a Panther balloon, but the Black Panther. That's right, the movie's out and I keep seeing it everywhere, and so why not learn how to make an easy one. It's two balloons, all it's going to take to make this. So you can see, we'll go over the art. It's a white marker that I'm using here. Let me go ahead and get that. There we are. Okay. And then I have my balloon cutter at the end. So let's go over the balloons we're going to use here. Like I said, black balloon. 2 black balloons to make this happen. It's real easy to do, which is really cool. And I have one here. You see it's not completely inflated here. It's only like halfway. I'm not going to use all that. And then this we're going to use for the body, okay, which is really neat. So we're going to start with the smaller one first. So if you've never been to excuse me, if you've never been to the channel, the way I twist is I bring the sound down. That way we can minimize the squeaking, maximize the teaching. I'm losing my words here. Oh my goodness. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that now. And before I do that though, let me invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. I appreciate you being here. And then we'll talk some more when we get back to the art here. So let's go ahead and bring that sound down. Let's get started twisting. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the head, or the mask, if you want to think of it that way. 3 fingers. Then we're going to do a pinch twist, and then we're going to do another 3-finger segment. Okay. And what we're doing is we're just going back and forth here. So you see I did a pinch twist, and I'm going right back to that first pinch twist that I started. There we go. Okay. Then I'm going to do another. Let me measure that for you. 3-finger. And then I'm going to match that one more time. So if you've actually made the baby balloon before, this is actually almost the same idea. So again, if you made the baby balloon, this is exactly how we're starting. It looks like the letter A. Every time I make this, I always tell the kids that too. It looks like a letter A, doesn't it? And anyway, so we go ahead and break that off, and I'm gonna go ahead with my balloon cutter, break off any excess that I have there. Make sure it looks nice and clean. Okay, so now that that is done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the body. So there you go, right there. Look at that, nice and simple. Looks like an A. A-okay. So now you noticed that I'm going to do about a 2-finger here, and then we're going to follow that with the 1-inch pinch twist, and that's going to give like our little hand there. And then we'll do about a 4-finger there. Okay. Now in this portion right here, we're doing about a 2-finger segment, and then we're going to match it right away. And this is actually where we're going to attach that little A that we made with the balloon before. We're going to put that right through there. Just squeeze it through. And I wouldn't worry too much about it staying on there. Just make sure it goes all the way through, and give it a twist once it makes its way through there. Make sure that A is nice and secure. There we go. And now we just finished with the rest of the balloon, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So 4-finger, there you go. And then we'll do another 4-finger, and then we're going to match that, and then we're going to pull that through to lock that. See that? I'm pulling that through, that way it doesn't come undone. And then we're coming right back up to the head portion. And now, the last but not least, we can get that arm, that other arm, out of there. See? So we'll measure that again, make sure we're good. About 4 fingers. And then we'll do a pinch twist, and we'll finish with the loop. So like I said, very simple design. And that's what's cool about this. You know, sometimes people may ask you for the design. It seems like it's, you know, really tough. And sometimes, you know, you just look for the simplest method. And a lot of times that will be it. That'll be the solution. Alright, so that portion, that one piece needs to go wedged in between there. Those 2 pieces, those balloons that you had doubled. But look at what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to bring the arms, because the body is 2 segments, 2 balloons next to each other. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push those arms, wedge them down inside there. You see what it is? I pushed that balloon there, but it was giving me a little trouble, and the head was cocked to the side a little bit. So what it is, I moved the arm down a little bit, and that really helped it stay in place. So there it is. It's pretty much done. So thanks for watching. Stick around for the artwork. So you can see the design is not very hard to do. Don't be afraid to, you know, grab those balloons and squish them and move them around a little bit, and you get this character out of there, no problem, just like that. So let's go over the artwork really quick. Not too bad. Let me go ahead and let me bring this one up. I got them both. Actually, I'll show this one to you really quick. I'll try to make it as easy as possible. Let's go over the artwork for the body. You can see what I did there. Let me hold it up there just for a second longer so you can really study it. You know, that way if you're drawing this at home, you can pause this section of the video and then you'll be able to watch. Okay, so let's go over it right now. I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. Okay, and I'll come a little closer to you now. Hopefully you aren't Scared of me after all this time. So I'm going to start at the bottom here. Look, I'm just going back and forth. And then when I get down, you see I'm going just, I'm narrowing, I'm tapering it, and then I'm just going to go straight down to a point. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now, unfortunately, for me, you can see they're not consistent. Boo. That's okay. So we got the bottom there, and we're going to go up right here in the torso area. We're coming from this side and going down, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. And if you have to turn the balloon upside down like I do, you're just going to match that. Ta-da! There it is. Okay. So we're all done. Look, we're done with that. And so we're going to go right to this chest piece. Now, you can make it, you know, they're like a oval shape, like a stretched oval. But I'm just going to do a hash mark. So we got a bigger one, and they're going to slowly diminish as they move back. Okay. So it's really up to you and how much time you want to spend on this. And honestly, depending on the event, how long you have, right? That sometimes, you know, will dictate like what we make. So, and how much time we can spend on it. So now I'm just going to go across. You see I just made the little string or whatever that connects the necklace. It's not string because it's like, looks like metallic when I see the videos for it, you know. So we're going to go right to the arms. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3 hash marks, and usually they're thicker than that, but that's okay. We're still going to get the idea across. It's almost like caricaturizing this a little. There you go. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go right across like that. It's almost like stitches, if you want to kind of think of it that way. There we go. Okay, I'll hold it up for you one more time. All right. And for the head, we're going to work. We're going to do the outsides first, and then we'll work our way into the middle. So starting on this side, I'm going to come in. I'm going to go down. Okay. Let me hold that up for you. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side too. I'm going to look. I'm holding it upside down, kind of help myself there. A little bit of cheating, I guess, but I don't know a better way to do it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we got those two sides. And then I'm going to add this piece right here. Not all of the costumes have this, but it just helped it out. I made it look cooler when I did that, so I kept it. So, you know, some Black Panther fan might get on your case about it, but I think it adds to it. It doesn't really take away from it, so. Okay, and so now we're going to get to the eye. We're going to do the eyes right here in this area right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, I'm going to go up. Okay, we're going to go up like this. There we go. Okay. All right, and we're going to angle back down to the middle here and color that in. There we go. Same thing on this side. Coming down, color that little buddy in right there. Okay. All right, and so for the last thing we're going to do, if you look at his costume, it has nothing like in the middle, like where his mouth area is, but it does have stuff here right above his head. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up. We'll do both of them. Okay. And it's going to turn out and it's going to go up. Okay. There we go. And then we'll have one stripe right down the middle here. And the last piece that we're going to do here is I'm actually going to have it come off of the eye here and then go up and then go out a little farther than the other one did. Okay. I'll go out a little bit, then up, and then go out farther than the other one did. Okay. And so we'll call that a day, my friends, for as far as the artwork goes. Like I said, you see the twisting is not so long. So, you know what's kind of cool is it creates an interesting balance because the twisting doesn't take so long that when you do start to get on the artwork, even that, after you do it a few times, you'll realize like, oh, that's not bad either. So hopefully you can find some good use for this design. Like I said, it's popular right now. You never know, some kiddo might be asking you, hey, can you make the Black Panther? And you can say, yes, I sure can. Definitely. So again, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, rate the video, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below and say, yeah, hey, you know what, I might use that. Find me on social media. On Instagram, I'm jlomagic1. If you want to tag me in something, that's, you know, I'm always really happy to hear that. So, and last but not least, if you enjoy these videos and you're finding use for them, you know, and you see value in them, I invite you over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/jlomagic, and that's one way you can support the channel. Otherwise, that brings the video to conclusion. And until next time, keep having fun and happy twisting. Bye.